Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Connor. I'm a 14-year-old reseller over on the Poshmark app. If you like reselling content like this and you'd like to follow along with my journey as a teenage entrepreneur, be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you never miss a video, and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out a lot and it means so much to me. But anyway, so a couple days ago, I went thrifting. I went to the Goodwill outlet, Nordstrom Rack, and then a couple just normal Goodwill retail stores. And I decided to take y'all along with me, so I vlogged the process, videoed some of it, and hopefully got some good footage. If you're only here for the haul portion of the video, I'll leave a timestamp like up there, but I would really appreciate it if you did decide to stay around for the vlog portion and the thrift with me portion of the video. But yeah, I think I'll stop rambling. I really hope you enjoy. Alright, so I'm here at the Goodwill outlet. I'm really excited for this day. I think our plan is to go to the outlet and then we're gonna pop into Nordstrom Rack for a little bit and go to probably two like normal Goodwill stores. We've just been going to like one Goodwill a week, so I haven't been able to get a ton of inventory, so I'm just really excited to thrift all day long. We're probably gonna be thrifting for like 6 or 7 hours and hopefully get a ton of really good inventory. I haven't been to the bins in a really long time, so I'm just super excited. I've heard that this one's kind of small, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm just really excited for this day. I'll keep you posted just throughout the day and hopefully get some good footage inside of the stores. Probably not going to bring my phone in here, or at least not recording here, just because it's kind of hard to record and dig through the bins at the same time. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. Okay, so walking into the bins, I could tell it's formatted kind of differently than a normal outlet. There were your regular blue bins, but then there were also big cardboard boxes that you pretty much had to reach like your whole body into to find anything. And also, instead of normal carts, like shopping carts, there were these big blue buckets that you would put your clothes in. You would push it up on a scale when you go to checkout, and that's how you would pay. It was actually a pretty good design. These were just some Nicole Miller heels. I did go and pick those up. Not a great brand, but at Ben's prices, I decided why not. This was Christian Dior tie. It won't sell for a ton, but that was really exciting just to find that brand. Next up, these were Allison Olivia pants. This brand doesn't do the best, but I did really like the style. It was lightweight, and I was not going to leave them behind at the bins because it will sell for probably like $50. So if I'm being honest, the bins aren't for everyone. They can be kind of gross sometimes, and you have to dig through hundreds and hundreds of crappy items to get to that one hidden gem, but it is so worth it. I will say sometimes my hands get like wet or sticky when I dig in, so that's pretty nasty, but you know, just wash your hands afterwards and it'll be okay. So these pants were made in Italy. That's really the main reason why I grabbed them, and then I just researched them later on. I would say don't wear gloves because you need to be able to feel for a good material, unless you want to, but I personally recommend just washing your hands when you're done. It can be kind of gross, but just wash your hands. Okay, so we finished up at the bins, and now we're here at Nordstrom Rack, about to go in. It was pretty good. We were there like 2 hours. It was pretty small, so I wasn't very optimistic going in, but we did find some good stuff. We found a few designer pieces, some Free People, Anthropologie, Allison Olivia, Brunello Cucinelli, Christian Dior, some other stuff like that. So it was pretty good. We didn't get a ton. It was like $17 for like 9 pounds, I think. So pretty happy with it. We'll probably go back like once a month. It's just the bins are kind of dirty, obviously. Like my hands get like wet sometimes going in, which is really gross. But I find some good stuff really cheap, so it's definitely worth it. So we're about to go into Nordstrom Rack, like I said. I'm not sure if they have any sales going on. I know they did last week, but we'll see if they do now. If not, it's always good to go in just to look at new styles and new tags. I like to do that every once in a while. But yeah, let's just go right in. I'll hopefully record a little bit, but I'm not sure. I probably won't do much, but yeah, keep you posted. So Nordstrom Rack, unfortunately, did not have any sales going on, but it was good just to look at new labels and styles. This was Veronica Beard. I am dying to find this brand in the wild. Definitely towards the top of my bucket list, but that was marked at like 200, so I unfortunately had to pass, so that was sad. But Nordstrom Rack kind of hurts my heart a little bit just because I see all these amazing brands. It's like, oh, that's $200. I guess I'll just go over here and cry. But anyway, this was just Free People, but it was $20. I did debate picking it up, but that's just too much for Free People in my opinion. Although it does sell well for me. So this was exciting just to see in person. It was Moncler, super expensive brand. It was on clearance for $350, so way too much to pick up. But yeah, it was exciting just to see that brand in person. Yeah, I would say just pop in here every once in a while to learn some new styles and brands. I went to the shoe section, but unfortunately there weren't really any good brands to begin with, and any good brands that I found were just way too expensive. Okay, so Nordstrom Rack was a complete bust. They weren't having any sales going on or anything, so we just looked around for like 15 minutes and left. Then we got some lunch at Panda Express, which is the best fast food restaurant. You cannot change my mind. It's just the best. But anyway, now we're here at Goodwill. This probably won't be the last stop of the day. We're probably gonna go to at least one more Goodwill after this. We'll just have to see. But yeah, so I got some footage in Nordstrom Rack, but I'm probably not gonna include any just because I was there for a very short amount of time and it wasn't really any good. I found some like Montclair, Veronica Beard, Reformation, that type of stuff, but it was like $200, so couldn't get any. But yeah, let's go. I'm super excited. Alright, so walking into Goodwill here, I went over to the shoe section first, like I've been doing a lot lately. These were Lucky brand booties, which are doing really well. They sell for a lot, but they were stained, so I had to leave them behind. I kind of stayed clear of shoes, but I'm really trying to get more into it, especially picking up fall styles. These were Sam Edelman. This style does well for me, but it looked like a dog got a hold of the heel. I'm really paying attention more to like boots and booties, like I've said, because I really want to stock up on those styles for fall and winter. Some ugly Sam Edelman sandals. So back in Illinois, I would maybe pick up lower end boots and booties if they were good style, but here they're like $9 per boot, and I don't think they put shoes on sale, so I can't really pick up shoes unless they're a good brand or a really good style with good comps. So just looking through here, I didn't have any luck with shoes today. I don't think I picked up any shoes at all, which sucks because like I've said like 5 times already, I'm trying to pick up more of those. Those are just Department 9, but they were a good style. These were Joe's boots, like Joe's jeans. I've never found Joe's jeans like anything other than jeans, so these were a good style, so I was excited to pick those up, but they were pretty worn, so I had to leave them behind, unfortunately. Now, I just wanted to show you how huge this Goodwill was. Like, this shoe section, there were like 5 racks that were huge. And just this store, it was huge. It was crazy. So I did look at pants, but I didn't film it at all. There was nothing good there at all. I only picked up a couple pairs of pants today. Pants section, I usually don't find that much in pants. However, I do like selling pants. I really like looking through the athletic pants section and selling athletic pants, but unfortunately they don't separate those from normal pants. Okay, so this was Tadashi. I wasn't sure if this was like the expensive Tadashi. You might be mad at me, but I did leave it behind just because I didn't like the style at all. I honestly thought it was ugly, and it was old, but like I don't think it was a vintage old. It was just old to the point where no one was gonna want it, so I did leave it behind. So I've been going to sweaters and jackets first. They mark them at $6 at these Goodwills, which is pretty high, but a lot of the time they will be worth it just because jackets and sweaters do have a pretty high average sale price. And also, I know a lot of people don't love selling tops, but tops is my favorite category, if I'm being honest. They just sell the best for me, and I find the most, like, good tops compared to other categories, I mean. This was Clara Sunwoo, a pretty expensive brand. I've sold this a couple times before, but it just doesn't do very well anymore, and I usually don't like this style. And that was just too plain for that brand. They usually do, like, lots of loud prints and stuff. It would do better on eBay, but I just don't really do eBay very much, but I do want to start getting into it more. If anyone has any tips for selling on eBay, just leave them below, please, because I'm kind of lost when it comes to it. This was Cabby. Old label Cabby doesn't do very well. I rarely pick it up unless it's a really good style, and I personally thought that shirt was pretty ugly, so I left it behind. Wasn't really finding much at this store, but I did look through most of the racks. This was Logo. This brand doesn't do very well for me. I've only picked it up a couple times, and I honestly don't know if any of it's sold. This was Cabby. This was a new style, and one of my favorite styles I found from them. It had like puff sleeves, which is super trendy, but unfortunately I did find some stains, as you can see there, so I had to leave it behind. So I put it back. And then I got it out again because I was kind of being hopeful that maybe it would come out, but I decided to leave it behind for $5. This was Brooks Brothers. I don't pick up Brooks Brothers very often. It is expensive, but it just doesn't do very well for me. Every once in a while I will pick it up. I sold a sweater vest from them a while back for like 20 bucks, so I don't know, it can do okay. Just research it before you pick it up, obviously. Okay, so that last Goodwill honestly kind of sucked. Sorry if you can see my mom back there. But anyway, the last Goodwill kind of sucked. We spent probably an hour and a half in there and only got 3 things. And they weren't great things by any means. It was a huge Goodwill, but it just wasn't very good. We didn't really find anything at all. We're gonna make one more stop at a Goodwill. Probably just gonna be here for like an hour because it's almost rush hour. My mom wants to get home, beat the traffic. But yeah, I'm exhausted and haven't really found that much today, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, one last store. I'm gonna film a little bit, but not too much because I'm running out of storage on my phone. So I did look at shoes first, I just didn't record it. That was a Madewell shirt, but it was stained. This was an American Eagle denim jacket. American Eagle denim does really well for me, but this was $6, and it was from 2012, so that was just too old to pick up. This was a cabbie jacket. I found a few cabbie jackets at this store, but it was all old label, and I didn't like the style of any of it. So for $6, I had to leave them all behind. A year or two ago, I definitely would have picked up those cabbie jackets, and they probably would still be sitting in my closet, so yeah. So I would recommend only picking up cabbie if it's a newer style. Some older styles I make an exception for if they're a really nice style and if comps look good. It's really easy to look up cabbie because they have a style number in the interior tag if you didn't know. I was really tired going into this store and I wasn't really expecting to find much, but I did, so just stay tuned to see what I got. That was a Fabletics jacket. I really like selling Fabletics, but again, it was $6 and it was kind of worn and just a plain style, so I left it behind. I found like 5 pairs of Fabletics leggings at this store, but they were all $5, which is too much for Fabletics leggings in my opinion. This cloth and stone off the shoulder top. It was $5, so I had to leave it behind, but I did like that style. This brand just doesn't do that well for me. This is a Vineyard Vines button down. I like selling Vineyard Vines, but this was just pretty plain, and again, it was $5, so I had to leave it behind. This was Ted Baker, which is a really expensive brand, but I did leave it behind just because I really did not like the style at all, and it was $5. I maybe should have gotten it, but I just felt like it was going to sit, and it didn't really go with the style of my closet. This was exciting. It was Yumi Kim. I've never found this brand before, but it has a high retail value. It just doesn't sell for too much, but I mean, I'll still get a good like 25 out of it. It's more Vineyard Vines, cloth and stone, which I left behind. Just a plain chambray top. Cloth and stone is just really oversaturated, especially just this plain like denim tops like that. This was Angel of the North from Anthropologie. This subline does well for me, but that was just too worn for it to be worth picking up. This was HD in Paris. I've somehow never found this brand from Anthropologie before, and I really like this piece, but I did find some makeup stains, so I did have to leave it behind. This was Pure and Good from Anthropologie. For some reason, this brand from Anthropologie and just their plain solid tunics does really well for me. I've had a few of them and they've sold in just like a couple days for like $20 or $25, but that was too worn and it was $5, so I left it behind. This was Calia, which is Carrie Underwood's athletic line. It does pretty well for me, but it was just too plain for it to be worth picking up. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but I liked that top, but it was no brand, so I had to leave it behind. Another cloth and stone piece, but it was white and expensive, and it just doesn't sell that well, so I left it behind. Sorry the camera's shaky, I was trying to go fast, and I was getting excited because I was finding good stuff, so sorry about that. So I did look through the dresses section, and this was Porridge from Anthropologie. It was this really nice blue and white floral printed maxi dress. This was Loca from Anthropologie. I was gonna pick this up because it was pretty nice, but comps just weren't really there, and it wasn't worth picking up for $7. Found this Trina Turk dress, but this brand just doesn't do that well, and it was kind of worn, so I did leave it behind because, again, dresses are $7 here, so I'll only pick them up if they're either a really good style or if comps are over like $30. Alright, so we just got home. I'm really tired. It was like a 7-hour thrift day. I haven't had one of those in months. Probably since before the shutdown and Corona and everything. I used to have like 6-7 hour days on $1.50 day, but I haven't done that in a long time, so I'm really tired, but I got some good stuff, like 20 or 30 things probably. I didn't get a ton just because prices are a lot higher here than they were back in Illinois, but I did get some good stuff. That last stop, we were only there for like an hour, but it was definitely really good. The best Goodwill I've been to while in South Carolina. I got some Reformation, some Yumi I'm not sure. Anthropologie, really nice blank NYC, leather jacket, some other good stuff. So that was a good stop. But yeah, finally done for the day. Had to stop for some coffee. I tried McDonald's coffee and it's pretty good. I would recommend it because it's like $1.50 and it's making me feel a little less exhausted, like I'm gonna die. So anyway, stop rambling. The next clip you're probably gonna see is of me showing you the haul, and I can't wait to show you everything I got. So thank you so much for coming along with me on this thrift journey. So yeah, I'll see you in like 2 seconds. Alright, so I'm gonna just hop right into the stuff I got at the bins. So I did get one pair of shoes. They're just Nicole Miller, so not like a Bolo brand by any means, but also not a horrible brand. These will probably sell for like 20 bucks, and they're only like $1. These are really just classic, good style. I sold a pair that looked just like this from Sam Edelman like a month ago, and I think it sold for like $40, so they'll sell. Not the best style. I did find a little bit of wear on them. It's not a big deal though. So I think I got like 25 things altogether, and I'm really happy with everything I got. I got some designer stuff, mostly just like bread and butter, but I am really happy with everything that I picked up. So these are Lane Bryant. I'm not totally sure why I got these. I've only picked this brand up once or twice before, and I think both times it was at the bins. They're just these size 16, like almost like polka dot dress pants. They're a classic style, so I mean, I think they'll sell. It's just not very much, 15 or 20 probably. That's okay. All that small profit adds up, and these don't weigh very much, so. Also, I filmed this haul once, and I had edited everything. I spent like 5 hours editing. And when I was about to go to export the video, I accidentally deleted the haul portion, so I'm having to refilm it and re-edit it, but so y'all are going to see this video a little later than expected, but oh well, it'll be okay. I hope you still enjoy. But give this video a thumbs up, because it's been a lot of work. This is Topshop. My mom picked this up for my sister. If it doesn't sell, then I can, or if she doesn't want it, then I can probably sell it for like $5 or $10. It's just like a rib knit crop top. Okay, next up, this is Christian Dior. You probably saw me find this at the bins. Actually, my mom found it, but so I found this brand once before. It was like a men's bomber jacket, like a zip-up bomber jacket. I found it like a year ago. I really liked it a lot. I kind of wish I would have kept it, but I didn't. But yeah, so I was excited to finally find this brand again, even though it's just a tie. I mean, it only sells for like $15 or $20. I wasn't going to leave this behind because it weighs like nothing, so it's practically free. Okay, next up, this is a vintage sweater. I rarely sell vintage. I have a vintage, like, 25-piece box from Jomar that I need to photograph and list, but, yeah, I just don't do vintage very much. I kind of want to get into it, but it's just not really my niche. It does usually do well though. This is from the brand Pringle. I'm not sure. It's just like an old vintage brand. It's a men's extra large, but I'll probably list it as women's and maybe make a separate listing for men's too, but I'm not sure. But it's just this blue like cable rib knit, oversized chunky like grandpa sweater. It's a really trendy and good style. These are trendy every winter and fall. They never really go out of style, so. Okay, next up, this is Splendid. Splendid is one of those brands that has a really high retail price, but just doesn't resell that well. Like this is a cardigan, and it was probably $150 if I had to guess, and I'll probably just be able to sell it for like 30 maybe. But it's kind of hard to show without a hanger. But it's just this kind of like longer length, open knit cardigan. There's pockets in the front. Just a really classic and nice style. Did I show you the tag already? I'm not sure. Splendid. It's a size medium. Now there are some like poles on this. I'll try to find some here. So like that, like the yarn kind of coming out, if you can see that. But that's pretty easy to just pop back in, so that's not really a problem. This was probably $1.50 or $2, so I mean, it's worth it in my opinion. And the brand doesn't do horrible, it's just not the best. Okay, so these are Gunnex. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it or not, but I picked these up because it said that they were made in Italy. Then I researched it a little bit, and it sounds like it's like a subline, like a diffusion line for Brunello Cucinelli, which, if you don't know, is a very expensive designer. I had a new with tags tank top from them a while back that I got in a mystery box, and it retailed for like $300, so retail price is ridiculous. Not quite as high with these, and I'll probably only sell them for like 20 or 30. Actually, there's a missing button, which I didn't realize until I got it home. So it's just the inside button, so it's not noticeable from the outside. But so I'll probably just be able to list them at like 20, maybe 30, depending on comps, but won't get very much from these. They're pretty light though. They're virgin wool, which I think is good. Okay, this is exciting. Free People, as y'all probably know, I think I've said this quite a bit, is one of my favorite brands to sell. The style just very much fits in with the aesthetic and the look of my closet that I've been going for. And lately, I've really just been trying to pick up styles that I really like, because I had been for a really long time only really picking up good brands and not really paying attention to style. But style is definitely a big factor for me now, because I just kind of want to rebrand my closet. But anyway, it's just this Free People dress. I think it's the Rising Sun midi dress. It's like a surplice neckline, a ribbed knit, longer length with the slit up the leg going up to the waist. It's a really nice style for Free People. I like it a lot. And it's super lightweight, so it's probably 75 cents, and I have it listed at 50, hoping to get like 30 from it. So yeah, I really like this. Free People is one of my favorite brands. It always sells fast, and I like the style a lot most of the time. A lot of people sit on Free People, and they just don't really like selling it, but I feel like I'll always like selling Free People. Okay, next. This is J. Crew Mercantile. I think this is one of their lower end lines. I don't usually pick up J. Crew unless it's a newer label or really good style. Yeah, here's the label, J. Crew Mercantile. It's this basic like gray crew neck sweatshirt, pullover. It's got like the blue ruffle detailing at the neckline and at the cuffs. It's got the zipper on the back. The main reason why I picked this up, because I was debating if I wanted to get it or not, but the main reason I picked it up is because it's from fall of 2018, so a really recent style, and it's just like a nice basic piece, and people are really buying lots of loungewear and just like comfortable pieces right now, because even though stuff is opening back up, people are still staying at home and want to be comfortable, so. Alright, a couple things left from the bins. This was exciting. My mom also found this one. It's 52 Conversations by Anthropologie. This is number 40 of 52. But if you don't know, this is a super limited edition Anthropologie brand. I think they only have 52 styles. I might be wrong. But yeah, super limited edition. They just do a lot of like loud like florals and different prints like that. It's just this basic t-shirt. I have this listed for 30. So not a ton, but it was exciting to finally find this subline. Okay, next up. This is Knitted and Knotted from Anthropologie. I don't always pick up this line from Anthropologie, but it was a nice style. It's a mohair and wool blend sweater, which is nice. but it's kind of like a cropped length a little bit with the rib detailing down there, a puff knit with this like ruffle at the neck, and then there's almost like a little puff sleeve here, like a plate there that makes it a little bit like balloony, puffy, I don't know. But that's really trendy, so this will do well. I kind of thought it shrunk at first, but I'm pretty sure it's just a small size, like extra small or small. My dog did get a hold of this the other day, but I don't think he ripped it up or anything, so that's good. Yeah, good style. It's missing the size tag, which that sucks, but I'll just measure it. Okay, these are Allison and Olivia. I think I also showed finding these. There's the tag. I'm not sure if this is the old tag. I think it might be, but I'm not really sure. But Allison and Olivia, these are a size, what size? Size 2. They're just these like wide leg, flowy lace pants. Can't really see it very well, but just lace throughout. There's some snags on the lace, but that's okay because it was really cheap. I'll probably list these at like 75, maybe lower, maybe higher. Haven't really done much research yet, but that's a pretty good find because they're fairly lightweight. And they'll sell for a good amount, so yeah, that was exciting. Allison and Olivia doesn't always do the best for me, but I mean, I wasn't going to leave it behind there. Okay, so the second stop that I went to, actually I went to Nordstrom Rack, but it sucked. I didn't get anything. But then the first Goodwill store I went to, it was huge, like one of the biggest Goodwills I've ever seen, and I really had high hopes because it was so big. But we didn't really find much, only picked up 3 items. We were there for a couple hours, and it just wasn't very good. But anyway, also, I've noticed that the Goodwill store don't separate the athletic wear from, like, just normal pants and stuff, so that kind of sucks, because I do like selling athletic wear, and it's just harder to find it now. But anyway, first up, this is Patagonia. I think this is an older style. They're just these, like, they're size 14, which is good, but they're just these classic, like, green cargo pants. I did notice while I was filming the haul the first time that they are missing a button, so that sucks. And since it does say Patagonia on the button, I can't really replace it, but I might just put in like a black button in its place. I'm not sure, but it is an inside tag or inside button, so it's not a huge deal. But probably only get like $15 for those now. Next up, this is a dress. I probably shouldn't have gotten this because it was $6.50, but it's new tag Stitch Fix, and Stitch Fix always does well for me. It really doesn't matter what brand it is from them, but it just always does well, especially with tags. But it's French gray. I think this is like a in-house Stitch Fix brand. New tags, like I said. It's a really good style for fall. It could be paired with some like boots and a denim jacket. It would look really nice. So I think it will sell. One sold for $50 on Poshmark. I'm not going to try to get that much because it only retailed for $55. I'll probably list it at like $42, try to get $25. Yeah, it's a good style, and I think it'll sell fast. It has like peplum detail down here. And then also, I sold from Stitch Fix a No Tags jacket like a year ago. It sold for $70 full price, and it was French mauve, and this is French gray, so I don't know if that's similar at all, but I'm not sure. Right, next up, this is Athleta. Athleta does pretty well for me. I don't typically pick up just their basic tank tops. Those only sell for like $15, and they usually sit for a while. But this, if I can figure out how to work it, it's a swim dress. I thought it was just a normal dress at first, but looks like it is a swim dress. Okay, it's just not going to look very good because I can't really figure this out. But it's just this swim dress, like a heathered gray color, black and white, actually. It's a large tall, which I like selling specialty sizes. Lots of people kind of try to stay away from them. But, I mean, people who wear tall sizes, petite sizes, super small sizes need clothes too. So I try to pick them up. Got a tie in the back. I don't know. Pretty good style. It'll probably sell, maybe. I might sit on it for a while, just because it's a swim dress and people aren't really swimming right now, I don't think. But, alright, so the last stop of the day was definitely the best. Probably the best Goodwill that I've been to since we moved, so that was exciting because I just haven't been having the best of luck with Goodwill here, so I was excited to find some good stuff. We were only in here for like an hour, so I was kind of panicking, like rushing, going through it super fast because I wanted to get through everything because everything was so good. And I left behind a lot of good stuff because prices, like I've said before, are just way higher here than they were in Illinois. Like my average cost of goods was probably $2 or $3 in Illinois, and here it's been like $6, so it's been kind of hard to adjust to that, but oh well, I'll get used to it. So this first piece, you might think that I shouldn't have gotten, and you might be right, but it's Reformation Jeans. I love Reformation, probably one of my top 5 favorite brands to sell. I've sold it twice before, but this was my first time finding it in the wild. I've gotten a pair of jeans from them at Nordstrom Rack and another just like crop top from them from Jomar, but I've never actually found it at a thrift store. Actually, my mom found it, correction. She gets annoyed with me when I say that I found stuff and I didn't. But it's just this short sleeve, like, almost has like a faded look, but I'm pretty sure it's intentional. But it's just this black t-shirt. I did pay $4.75, which is too much because I'm only gonna be able to sell it for like 14 or 15, so not a big profit. But I listed it like a day ago and it already has like 10 or 15 likes, so it'll sell fast, and I couldn't really leave it behind. Next, this is Show Me Your Muumuu. Like a year ago I found this. I've only found it twice. Maybe I found it more and have just left it behind, I'm not sure. But Show Me Your Muumuu. I was really excited the first time that I found this brand, but now it doesn't do quite as well. I know lots of people are starting to not pick it up, but I think it can do well. And this is a maxi dress, which their maxis tend to do well, I've seen anyway. I'll stand up to try to show it better. I think it's the Kendall maxi. Got like an elastic waist there, sleeveless, super long like this, light pink color, split down the leg. I did find, it's a good style, but I did find some stains on it. It looks like it's probably a grease stain, if I had to guess. But those are usually easy to get out, not always, but usually. You can typically just put some cornstarch on it actually and let it sit for a few hours, then you can just wash it and it usually comes out, but not always. So we'll try it. If not, then I'll just list it for probably $50, $40 and try to get like $20 or $30. Okay, this was exciting. It's Yumi Kim. I've never found this brand before. I actually just watched a couple hauls where they found this brand. So that morning I was thinking, I really wish I could find Yumi Kim today. And I did, so that was fun. But it's a size small. Just this blue floral printed blouse. Elastic at the neckline? Yeah, neckline. Just this blouse, kind of like puffed balloon sleeves. This brand doesn't sell for as much as I was expecting, because it retailed for like $170, I think this blouse did. And I think I'm only going to be able to get like 25. I have it listed at 42. Yeah, it was exciting to finally find this brand. I know their like dresses and stuff do better. Alright, so 2 pieces left. This is Loft, and Taylor Loft, and it's factory, I think. No, it's not. I'm not sure. I don't think it is, but I never pick up this brand, maybe every few months, and only if it's a really good style and cheap. But this was half off, so it was like $2, $2.50 maybe. But it's just this like not abstract, but like geometric. Has a bit of a watercolor effect to it, if you can see that. Like, I'm not sure. And a zip down the back, but this is a nice style, I think. A great just like basic pencil skirt. And I found this same skirt in blue like a year and a half or 2 years ago, and I left it behind, but I posted a picture of it on Instagram asking if I should get it, like back when I found it a couple years ago, and I ended up leaving it behind. But I wish I hadn't, because I had like 5 people tell me that I should have gotten it because they would have bought it from me. So I figured I might as well pick it up again and see how it does, since it seemed to be a popular style a couple years ago. Yeah, so last thing here, this is, if I can find the top. Alright, blank New York City, size medium, or blank NYC. It's just this black faux leather jacket. It doesn't feel like faux leather, like it feels like a super soft, high quality leather, but it's like leather, or faux leather, sorry, on the sleeves and the back, and a faux leather, or faux suede draped front with the shawl collar, like a moto style with the zipper, asymmetric zipper there. It's a pretty good style, I liked it. It was $5.75. Jackets are kind of expensive here, but that's okay. I listed it at 50. I'm going to try to get 30. It's gotten a few likes so far, but yeah, I like the style, and blank NYC jackets do well for me. I don't pick up their jeans most of the time, but I've sold one of their faux suede jackets for like $65, like a year ago, maybe. So their jackets are pretty well. I don't recommend picking up jeans unless they're super cheap. Okay, so there's one more thing I almost forgot because it was hanging up over there. But it's this Porridge from Anthropologie dress. I've never picked this brand up before. I have found it before, I've just never picked it up. There it is, Porridge, size extra small. This is a super, super nice dress. One of my favorite finds from the day. And honestly, probably one of my favorite Anthro pieces I've ever picked up. I'm going to stand it up to try to show it a little better. But it's this blue and white floral printed, sleeveless maxi. Kind of flares out at the bottom. Super, super nice style. Has an elastic waist. button closure there. Really, really nice dress and really nice piece for Anthropologie. I was excited to find this. I paid $6.50, which is a little much, but I think I'm gonna be able to sit at 50 or 60 and get 30 to 40, hopefully. So yeah, this was an exciting piece, really nice style. I liked it a lot. I found another Anthropologie dress from Lilka, sorry. It was a chevron, like cotton blend maxi, but comps just weren't very good and it was full price, so I had to leave it behind. But yeah, so that was all. I almost missed it, but as I was getting up from finishing this video, I realized that it was over there, so I thought I should show you guys. But anyway, yeah, so that's everything I got, I think, unless I accidentally left some stuff out, but I think that was everything. I picked up 21 items, I think, and we were thrifting for 6 or 7 hours. So not a ton for how long we were out, but I am really happy with everything we picked up. I really think that the styles and brands I've been picking up have been a lot better than what I've been picking up in the past, just because I'm really focusing on, one, getting my average sale price up, and two, getting styles and brands that I really love. And my average sale price has been going up. It had been like 15 or 18 for pretty much 2 years, like the whole time I had my business. In the past month or so, my average sale price has been 25 to 30, so that's been really good. I've been really happy with that, and I'm hoping to get it up even further soon. Yeah, anyway, I think that's all. I really enjoyed making this video other than having to refilm it, but I really enjoyed just filming, taking you guys along with me, and I really hope that you guys loved it too. If you did, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to start posting videos way more frequently, at least like once a week, so I'm super excited about that. Hit the notification bell again so you never miss a video. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below telling me what you thought of the stuff I got. But yeah, I think that's about all. I hope you have a great day. Bye.